Hey guys, gonna be playing a little Warframe today. I wanted to make a little tutorial for a system that I found that makes farming Kuva very easy. You can do this in a group or solo by yourself, and it works incredibly well. I've had no problems with it yet. Um, so I'm just gonna show you the loadout that I like to take with me. I use Rhino Prime. If you don't have Rhino Prime because he's in the vault, Rhino should work just fine. He is a pretty simple build. I have the augments on there, but I don't even necessarily think you need them. This is just the build that I follow. Really, you just want a high amount of power strength, and so that you can put your iron skin on, because your iron skin makes it so that when you get out of your Warframe and into your Tenno, when you Warframe gets hit, it doesn't suck you back into your Warframe like it does with many of the other frames. So it makes it really nice. I just have this build set up that I use for everything else, but if you don't have Rhino Formid, if you don't have an Orkin Catalyst on it, you should be fine. Just try to get high power strength on there, and maybe some like a flow mod so that you have more energy to deal with. Um, but this is ideal. It'll just make sure that you're really tanky. I like to take my Tigris so that if like the Stalker or the Syndicate attacks me or something, if I need something with a little more strength, the Sancti Tigris, it just like one shots everything. So it works incredibly well. I have my Sonic Core in case I need a little bit of CC ability. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing even. Okay, I'm not sure why that was off there, but the Sonic Core, because it's like my favorite gun in the game. The CC from it is just incredible, and it throws people around. And then the Telos Boltes, because this is what I use almost the whole time for this system, because it's got incredible room clear. You know, spin to win, and you just clear out the whole room. One thing to note is that the Telos Boltes is getting reworked soon, which shouldn't really be a problem. All you really need is anything that can just clear a room really fast. So there are plenty of room blender weapons out there, notably like Galatine Prime, or even the regular Galatine is wicked strong. Anything like that that can just clear out a room really fast. And then I'm bringing my cat Smeagol here because she is a Smita, I believe, a Smita Kavat, and they have the chance of giving this buff that, what is it called? Charm. Smita Kavat has a 28% chance every 27 seconds to bestow its owner with good fortune. One of the good fortune buffs that it can give you increases, like doubles the amount of loot that you get, which works with Kuva, so it is incredibly good. Because one of the other things I'd like to know is, for me, farming Kuva, I always get a resource doubler. Um, because it does work with Kuva, and it doubles the amount you're getting. So if you double Kuva, you're getting like 1,300 per mission. If when you're getting the Kuva, your Smita buffs, then it doubles it again, and you end up getting like 2,600 Kuva for one mission, which is just incredibly good. I love it. So I just gotta make sure I have my arcanes on real fast. These aren't even necessary. Actually, I won't even put it on, so that you can see that they aren't necessary. Alright, so let's get in and see if we can find like an exterminate or something for a Kuva mission real fast. And I'll show you how it works. Where's the Kuva fortress? Right here. Are there any on Earth? No, it isn't close enough yet. So on Mars, exterminate Kuva siphon. Alright. So while I do have everything built really well and stuff like that, the main thing here that makes this really easy is Rhino with his iron skin. If you can get a Rhino and you can get a decent amount of power strength on him, and you can put your iron skin on, it makes Kuva so easy. Easier than any other method I've found. I mean, you can bring Nova and you can slow the Kuva Guardian, stuff like that, but even easier than that is to just have iron skin on and not even have to worry about it. Alright. So I'm just gonna go through like a normal exterminate mission, killing my targets, and hopefully looking for that Kuva siphon. I'm almost sad they're reworking the Telos Boltes because of They're so strong, but they are a little too strong, I think, and the new rework sounds really interesting, so I'm actually pretty interested to see if they'll still be strong enough to use all the time like I do now. Oh.
Guardians, distract the child.
Okay, so we appear to have found it, but where exactly is it? Must be near, but not quite there yet, I'd say, because it's not showing up on my map. Let's go check this side door. Nope, not over here. Nope, not over here. Let's open up the map a little bigger, I guess. I can hear it going. Well, this isn't ideal. Is it up here? Oh, it's in here.
No time to ask questions.
Oh, well, I missed the first one, but that was not exactly because of the technique failure. Kuva's a little buggy sometimes about finding the safe. I still don't. Where is it on the? Right here. Okay. So my iron skin's still hanging out at 74. That's pretty good. I'm gonna get that map off the screen. Okay, so Kuva's coming from over here. Simple as that. Normally, see this guy was shooting you, you would have taken damage in any other Warframe and it would have sucked you back into it, which would have been a huge pain. But because I have an iron skin on, it makes me invulnerable until that iron skin goes down, so you don't get sucked back into your Warframe. So long as you can avoid the damage while you're in your Tenno, then it makes it just super easy. I did this the other day on a Kuva Flood on accident. Same loadout, same weapons and everything, same Rhino build. And I got like halfway through the mission before I even realized that it was a flood and not just a siphon. Which, if you don't know, a Kuva Flood is like a sortie level 3 leveled mission, like enemies at level 80, and it was no problem because Rhino just makes it so easy. You can see the Kuva Guardians there. But I don't even really have to worry about it, and as soon as my iron skin goes down, I can just activate it again, and it's fine, good to go. Okay, so it's coming from over here. There it is. Let's just dash through that. If you don't know how to do that, when you press 5 to get out of your Warframe into your Tenno, you have to crouch and then hold space, and you dash. And you can do it pretty fast right out of your Warframe. I'll show you. You can kind of like what I like to call shotgunning out of your Warframe, where you just immediately do it as you exit, and it's really fast and easy. Alright, so another one's coming from up here, so I'll just try to shotgun it real fast, and there you go. And that's the Kuva siphon done. We only missed one, and that was just simply because I couldn't find it in time, but that wasn't a big deal. One won't really have much impact. So let's go see how we did. So I just need to finish my exterminate here. Oh. Oh, messed it up. Alright.
Move on.
Didn't even need to go through that door. Talos Voltes are just fantastic for missions like this because you don't even have to actually try. If you're just like on something where, you know, autopilot almost sounds boring, but if you've got that one Kuva mod that you're just trying to max out, like I have a Lex one that I'm trying to get rolled well, and I've re-rolled it like 10 times. It just, every mission, it just gets boring. You're doing it because you need the Kuva, you're not doing it because you want to play a mission, so not having to try, just being able to spin to win all the way through the mission like this is just so good. But I'll have to see what I can find to replace that once it gets reworked. Maybe it'll still be strong enough to do it, but I'm not so sure it's gonna be. So I'm not sure what place that'll take. It'll still be. I mean, I have a million weapons that I can take that can clear through these leveled enemies, but like I said, just the almost AFK-able spin to win setup of the Talos Voltes is gonna be missed. One thing I am excited about with the rework is they're reworking the buzzlock. The uniqueness of the buzzlock, I always kind of wanted it to make it a usable weapon, but
Job well executed.
it wasn't quite strong enough. Now that they're reworking it, I'm really excited about it. So see, we got 1270 Kuva because I had that doubler on. Sadly, the Kavat didn't proc it right, but it doesn't usually. But when it does, it's worth it just because it cuts. It's essentially cutting a whole mission out, which is just incredible. Alright, so that's my easy peasy guide to Kuva missions. As you can see, that wasn't even a struggle at all. Solo, easy, simple. We missed the one, but that was just because of the RNG of the map. Couldn't find it in time. But I hope you liked it. If you thought this was helpful, throw the video a like. I would really appreciate it. And if you want to see more stuff like this and me just hanging out with my friends and playing other games, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.